Lee Min-ho secretly learned Song Hye Kyo's favorite recipe from her mother. For most people, love looked dramatic. Luxury gifts, public confessions, expensive surprises. But for Lee Min-ho, love was something quieter, something personal, something hidden inside small details nobody else noticed. And that was exactly why he secretly contacted Song Hye Kyo's mother one rainy afternoon in Seoul. It started during dinner weeks earlier. Song Hye Kyo had been unusually quiet after a stressful filming schedule and endless media pressure. While eating, she casually mentioned something that stayed in Lee Min-ho's heart. "My mom used to make seaweed soup whenever I had difficult days," she whispered softly. Then she smiled sadly. "I think it's the only food that still feels like comfort." Lee Min-ho noticed the emotion hidden behind her voice immediately, and from that moment, he made a decision. Without telling Song Hye Kyo anything, Lee Min-ho secretly contacted her mother asking for the recipe. At first, her mother laughed warmly in surprise. "You really want to learn this yourself?" she asked. He nodded seriously. "She misses home sometimes," he admitted quietly. That answer alone melted her mother's heart. For the next several days, Lee Min-ho practiced the recipe obsessively. And unfortunately, it went terribly at first. He burned the soup twice, added too much salt once, and nearly ruined an entire pot after getting distracted by a phone call. But he refused to quit, because this wasn't just cooking anymore. It was his way of protecting the parts of Song Hye Kyo's heart that still felt lonely. Finally, one exhausting evening after filming, Song Hye Kyo arrived at his apartment completely drained emotionally. The moment she stepped inside, she froze. A familiar smell filled the air instantly. Seaweed soup. Her eyes widened slowly. "You made this?" she whispered in disbelief. Lee Min-ho looked suddenly nervous. "Well, I tried." Song Hye Kyo sat quietly at the table while he carefully served the soup into a bowl. The moment she tasted it, her eyes immediately filled with tears. Because somehow, it tasted exactly like home. Exactly like childhood. Exactly like comfort. Lee Min-ho panicked slightly, seeing her cry. "Is it bad?" he asked quickly. Song Hye Kyo shook her head while laughing softly through tears. "No," she whispered emotionally. "It's perfect." Then after a pause, she looked at him with trembling eyes. "How did you even learn this recipe?" Lee Min-ho smiled shyly. "Your mother helped me." At that exact moment, Song Hye Kyo's heart completely melted. Because nobody had ever loved her carefully enough to learn the things that healed her soul. And somehow, that simple bowl of soup felt more meaningful than every grand romantic gesture in the world. Subscribe to Kdrama Vibe Plus for more hidden stories, shocking twists, and cinematic love tales you won't find anywhere else.